Hello everyone, welcome back to another day of our Summer Reading Club programming. And today, just like most other days, we have a fantastic craft planned for you all where we're going to be making some cotton ball penguins. Now, what are you going to need for today's craft? Well, super simple. You're going to want to grab some construction paper. I'd recommend grabbing black and orange, as those are the colors we're going to be using for our penguin today. You'll also want to have some scissors, something you can use as a cutting utensil, something to use as a tracing utensil, like a pencil here. You will also want some glue. I've got hot glue today, but any glue will work just as well. White glue works, just doesn't dry as fast. And last but not least, you'll want to grab some cotton balls. Now, cotton balls, they're often found either around first aid, cosmetics, super easy to find in grocery stores if you can't find them at home, and they're not too expensive either. So grab some of these. Now, to get started, our first step, grab your black construction paper here, just like so. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to trace out our penguins. So it's important to remember that there is no right or wrong way to trace out a penguin, as they come in all different shapes and sizes, just like us human beings. Some are tall, some are short, some are a little bit bigger than others, and that's okay. So there's no right or wrong way to trace out a penguin. So take as much or as little time as you'd like for this part. I traced out mine here. It might be a little bit difficult to see, but if you see, he's pretty tall and he likes to eat a lot. So he is a little bit on the bigger side, but I will just cut him out and we'll go from there. Just like so, our penguin is now cut out and all ready to go. So, as you know, when you look at a picture of a penguin, they have big white bellies. So, we are going to want to use our cotton balls for that part, and we're just going to want to glue them here in the border of our penguin. Now, if you'd like to trace out a little place where you're going to be putting your cotton swabs first out on your penguin before you start gluing them, that could be a good idea, because that way you know exactly where to glue each cotton swab. But I'm going to trace out a little bit and glue down our first one. All right, now I have traced out, maybe difficult to see, but I've traced out just a little bit of an outline where I would like the cotton swabs to go. So I'll be putting them in the inside here. So without further ado, grab your first cotton swab, just like so, and grab your glue and do a little dab on your cotton swab. Important, it doesn't have to be too much, just a little bit here, and then put it on your penguin. There we go. And just like this, cotton swab number 1 is on our penguin. And what you're going to want to do is glue as many as you need to fill in your penguin here. So we're going to glue a couple more. Again, grab your glue, your cotton swab, a little dab, just like so. If you are using hot glue, be very careful not to burn yourself, please. There we go. And notice when you're putting the cotton swabs on your penguin, you put it with the glue, and then you just want to flatten it down a little bit. So it's nice and snug on the paper and doesn't stick out too much, just like so. And another one. Dab it with the glue, just like so. And press down and flatten on our penguin. Now I've done 3, so I will fast forward to when I have finished gluing on all of our cotton swabs, and we will see how it looks from there. Okay, and with our last cotton swab on, just like so, your penguin is starting to come together. And as you can see here, I used quite a few different cotton balls. You can use as many or as little as you'd like, but of course I have a little bit of a bigger penguin, so it took more cotton swabs to fill it up. But it should look just like so. And our next step is to, I guess, personalize our penguin a little bit. So add as much or as little detailing as you'd like. I'm going to add, of course, a beak, and I'd also like to add some feet at the bottom. So I'm just going to cut those out and add them to the penguin. Right, and now our penguin's feet just like these, and nose are all ready to go. Now you can kind of customize these however you'd like to. For the feet, I just did kind of two little hills and cut them out because they'll go at the bottom. And then the nose, I just did a tiny, super simple triangle here. So we are going to glue those onto our penguin. So nose, of course, put relatively close to the top center here. Just like so. So now our beak is on, and I will do the same with the feet. One foot is on, and now the second foot. There we go. And look at that. Our penguin's really starting to look like a penguin. Isn't it cute? But we're missing something. What are we missing? Eyes, of course, right? Our penguin has to have eyes so it can see. So the eyes, up to you how you'd like to do them, whether you draw them on, paint them on, but of course, I think this is a good excuse to use googly eyes. So I'm going to add some googly eyes just onto our penguin here. There we go. And just like that, our penguin is complete. Isn't it cute? But thank you all very much for joining me today. I had tons of fun making these penguins with you all. Hope you have a tremendous day, and I'll talk to you later. Bye, everybody.